Welcome to Dragon Age Deep Dive, where I consume all Dragon Age content in chronological order for it to make sense to you and my brain. Up next are the IDW Dragon Age comics. There are some contradictions in these comics against the lore of the world, so these might not really be considered canon, but they were listed on the Dragon Age wiki, so I thought it'd be fair just to include them. It gives us a sense of the world during this time, and we get to look into these characters' lives and what it's like in Ferelden during this time. For this video, I'll be cooking from the Dragon Age Cookbook. We'll be making Seheron Fish Pockets. While I make those, you'll get a voiceover summarizing all the comics. Keep in mind, I'm not a chef. I'm not really good at cooking or baking, so don't worry about the techniques I'm using while cooking if it's wrong or looks bad. Don't worry about it. But let's begin.
Hello, VoiceOver Sarah here. The IDW Dragon Age comics consist of 6 issues that came out in 2010. There isn't a specified date of when this takes place, but the experts have put it after the Calling and before the first video game, Dragon Age Origins, takes place. We start off at the Circle of Mages in Lake Calenhad. Vanessa, a mage, and Sadat, a Templar, fall in love. The Circle of Mages, or the Tower of Mages, is where mages of Ferelden go to hone their magic. On one side, it's like a school. However, on the other side, it's like a prison. Magic is feared throughout Ferelden, which is why Templars act as the police for mages. They watch over the tower and hunt for mages that have not yet joined. So, Vanessa the mage got pregnant from Sadat the Templar. There was this controversy over this, which might not be a canon rule, but either way, she ran away and gave her baby to a stranger who was passing by in a carriage. Sadat was ordered to hunt her down and kill her. We jump to 17 years later in the Frostback Mountains. A young woman named Gleam is with her adopted family of blacksmiths. She uses magic to make strong swords, which makes her family nervous about getting caught. One night, Gleam has a dream, and she meets her mother, Vanessa, in the Fade. This is how we discover that Sadat actually did kill Vanessa. Gleam is sent with one of her siblings and a cousin who is apprenticing to be a blacksmith to trade with some dwarves. The dwarves see that Gleam's magic could be useful in making weapons, and a one-armed dwarf is sent to bring her back. And that's relevant, I promise. When the 3 kids return home, they discover that some thugs burned down the farm and killed the rest of their family that was there. They take off to hunt down the perpetrators. So this consists of Gleam, the young mage, Agmo, her brother, and Datlin, her cousin. Agmo is very young and sweet. Datlin is more precocious and too big for his britches. The 3 decide to travel to Gorin where Datlin's parents live. They run into the dwarf trying to steal Gleam, but they are able to surpass him. They come across a village fair, and Datlin gets his ass beat in a fighting competition. They then run into a blood mage in the forest. At first, the kids think he's the one who killed their family, but they're wrong. He seems to actually be pretty chill and begs them to stay with him for their protection. Especially Gleam, who could be taken by the Templars if she was discovered. However, they decline. They head into another town, and Datlin stirs up more shit that gets Agmo stabbed. Gleam heals him, revealing to everyone around that she's a mage. They manage to escape with the help of the dwarf, who's still following them, but the Templars find them shortly after. One of the Templars is an older Sadat, who is now called Duty. Duty stabs Datlin as he tries to distract them so the others can escape, but Gleam comes back to try to heal him to no avail. While camping for the night, stuck with the Templars, Gleam sees her mother in the Fade again and is just about to learn that Duty is her father when she's woken from sleep by Mindril, the dwarf, who is rescuing her and Agmo from the Templars. They make it into the deep roads and face a giant spider, which is a close call. Gleam is able to heal Mindril's lost arm, and when they come out the other side of the mountain, they run into some ruffians. And these are the ones who killed their parents. The Templars find them again somehow and help defeat the brigands. They take Agmo, Gleam, and Mindril to the Circle, and Gleam finally learns that Duty is her father and he promises to watch over her. Agmo works in the kitchen, having a safe place to stay and grow up, and Mindril will also serve the Circle somehow. I think it's like some work between the Circle and the dwarves. Gleam will stay at the Circle to master her magic, and that's the end. There's also a mention of the Man of Light, who is able to summon Darkspawn. There's a quick scene at some point in the middle of this where a Darkspawn gets summoned and attacks someone in the Circle. It's never addressed again. It's just kind of like a little thing that gets sprinkled across. but I wonder if this man of light could be the architect, if this was all connected somehow. And there we have it. Seheron Fish Pockets and another Dragon Age item complete. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next month with the next video. For now, enjoy this round's song. There was a boy named Datlin, cocky a lad was he. He studied to be a blacksmith under his family. While on a trip away, his family was slain. He took with his cousins onward, but refused to follow orders. No, Datlin, Datlin, no. No, Datlin, Datlin, no. Once in a village fair, there was a fighting ring. None such look was spared when Datlin missed his swing. Now with a broken nose and dirt upon his clothes, a quick miss with a glass, he landed on his ass. No, Datlin, Datlin, no. No, Datlin, Datlin, no. With Templars now upon them, Datlin wasn't scared. He stood as a distraction, and his cousins were spared. A sword went through his body, his blood turning cold. No magic could save him, his story's now of old. No, Datlin, Datlin, no. No, Datlin, Datlin, no. No, Datlin, Datlin, no. No, Datlin, Datlin, no.